Greetings everyone and welcome to another Merlin stream. Tonight we're not porting any boards, but we will be drinking some alcohol, which we'll find out shortly. But tonight it's an unboxing stream. So let's see who's here today. I'm seeing let's see, scroll up a bit. Neffert, Killswitch, Donut Pathus Whale, Alan, Nick Jimster, Homie Zone, Nagios, NoyDB, and Boy314. Thank you. Thanks guys for joining in. Let's see, here we go. What is Merlin drinking? Let me update the command before I actually show you guys. Here we go. Let's see. So right here beside me. Nothing too heavy tonight actually. But something that I've never shown on stream before. Let's turn on some music while we're at it. Here we go. Fin River Cider, pear. There we go. Fin River Cidery is a Washington-based cider house. You can actually visit them by like taking a ferry, I believe. But if you're too lazy to take a ferry, you can always just buy this from some of the local grocery stores. There we go. Some of you know I'm a big fan of cider. Let's see, Boy314 says, nice hat. Thank you. Thank you. I know they serve different flavors as well, not just pear. I've seen blackberry, I've seen raspberry as well, but out of the ones that I've tried, pear seems to be my favorite. Let's see, just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone who followed and subscribed while I wasn't streaming. I'm seeing a Digital Aaron, Impact Trueno, Ashley Subtu, Honorable Discord, Edundi, Les Manali, the Great Mazin Kaiser X, Robot, Andreas Star, Samel82, Raphael Bondoc, Bladefist, Ki Tae Kim, and Julius Quenza. Thank you guys. Thank you for following and subscribing even when I'm not streaming here. Here we go. Son of Liability said, love the GB video today. Very helpful. Thank you. Hopefully they're usually helpful. I find the ones most helpful are the ones at the start and end of the month. Everything else that happens in between is kind of just like, oh, okay, it's only got 2 weeks left. Should I join it? I don't know. Nagios is waiting for payday to sub. Well, thank you very much for even considering that. But here we go. Today's stream is all about the Skog Reboot. And I quite literally picked this up today. Wasn't so sure I could stream about it today. I was going to do a little bit of programming tonight, but I picked this up after work. And yeah, I've removed all of the labels other than of course my name right here. I think he shipped this on Friday or something. It got to me today. Look at it. There we go. Yeah, pretty speedy shipping, if I say so myself. Anonym613 subscribed with Prime. Thank you. Devos, thanks for joining in. Let's see. This shipped all the way from, if I'm not mistaken, Hong Kong, I think, based on what the tracking number was telling me. And it took just a few days to get over to Seattle here. I feel like yesterday it was just in, yesterday it was in Chicago. It was pretty quick. There we go. Knocker Reaper subscribed with Prime. Thank you for your support. It's people like you who keep this channel going. Let's see. At this point I have no idea what color I've got in or if I've even got like a hot swap or a solder PCB. No clue at all. But basically, you guys will get to see my very first impressions on this board. I have not been paid to do this review, but I have been sent this unit to keep. So yeah, we'll see how I like it. As many of you know, I am not so much a TKL guy to begin with, just because it's a little bit too large for me. But here we go. Oh, looks like it comes with foam. Awesome. Here, Probably can't unbox this completely on stream, so I'll put it on my lap here. First things first. That's actually pretty heavy. Oh man. So I believe that's just the gaskets that come with it, I guess. Here we go. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. And I believe this is what connects probably the battery for the Bluetooth modules. And let's see. Oh man, that's very well packed. Look at that. Solid piece right there. Dang, okay. Xbash says, damn, I want a free unit. Well, dude, if you do live streams and do reviews, you might get a free unit too. But before we continue this unboxing, I do want to show off a little bit of the actual group buy. Some of you know this board is currently in group buy. It's in group buy for about 419 bucks. So if you're interested, please click on that link. But yeah, you've got your choice of desert. Let's see, Savart, which I think is the black, if I'm not mistaken. And let's see, you've got gray, space cadet, wine, baby blue, and industry. Which one's industry? Is industry the yellow? Yep, industry is the yellow. And you've got your choice of either WKL or win keyless layout, or win keyless and win key layouts. And you've got soldered wired, solderable Bluetooth and wired, hot swap and wired, and hot swap Bluetooth wired. So lots of options here. Let's see. Does the price change if you change selections here? Huh. Yep, it does. Depending on which PCB you choose, it does go up by a little bit. Let's see. What else is here? Let's probably learn more about Skog Reboot. Let's see. So it launched yesterday actually, and it's open until December 18th. Expected shipping, however, is July 2021, so that's quite a long whiles away. Let's see, usually I like going through the IC page a bit more. Let's look at the IC here. Any pictures? Oh, look. They've been talking about this design for quite a while, so I guess this is some of the whiteboarding they were doing. Here we go. Cases. Look at that. Yeah, as you guys may notice, there is a rotary encoder over here. See that? It's right next to the arrow keys. Cool, cool, cool. It's got USB-C, a centered USB-C port. Well, the back has this really fancy ridge design, and it's got feet here, adjustable feet to adjust it to your preferences. However, don't think of this as feet that you're like, oh, today I feel like typing at 6 degrees, and then like an hour later you're like, oh, I want this 7 degrees, and then like 10 minutes later you like move it back. No, it's not supposed to be adjusted like that. It's kind of like you set it once and you forget. It's, from what I've been told, it's not very easy to dynamically change. See, oh, look at that. That's a fancy little knob. Yeah, at this point I have no clue what my board looks like. I have yet to like open it up. There we go. Ooh. There it is. I'm hoping it's a yellow actually. Donut says, who even types at 2 different angles for different occasions? I guess if you bring your board around. Or if you know, maybe you're using XDA, DSA profile, then midway through the day you like switch to SA or something. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see, here we go. Here's more information. Oh, this is mainly just the Geek Hack page, I guess. Look at that. Just some internal pics of the board. I will be opening this in just a bit. Silicon dampener. Yeah, no wonder it felt pretty heavy. Yeah, this thing is pretty heavy. I was kind of surprised when I picked it up. There we go. So, as some of you know, I do have a Skog board on me that I've owned for the last year. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to build it because of some PCB issues. Percent Studios has been marred by these kinds of defects in the past. So, one thing I'll be paying attention to in building this is how good the PCB is. See, Carriette says, I just hope you didn't get boring color like black. Black isn't necessarily a boring color. I feel like lots of sets work really good with a black keyboard. Like personally, I feel a white board is more boring than a black board. There we go. Solderable layout has most of your most common layout options, so that's good. Hot swap, not so much. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Let's open the rest of this board. Okay. All right. Here we go. Boom. Boy314 says, would you rather have a boring case color and fancy keycaps or a fancy keyboard color and boring keycaps? I would prefer the latter because keycaps are much easier to change than the actual keyboard color. Okay, go. All right. I'm actually going to try and save this bubble wrap because I do have some packages to ship out in the near future. This will be very useful for me. Oh, there we go. Idiot Exception says, what is buttercreams? Buttercreams are basically just a cream housing and a Gateron yellow stem. There we go. Skog Reboot 80% prototype, and it's the desert color. Okay, or the that's the desert color. Oh, that would be that guy right there. Okay, there we go. That's not a bad colorway actually. It looks like I've got the Bluetooth and WKL option. Very cool. Anything else? Cool, cool, cool. Out of curiosity, how many people in chat have bought Percent Studios boards before? And if you have, does the case that they sell it in usually match the color of the board? Does anyone here know? Because the reason I asked that is because I've got this one. Because I've got this guy right here, right? Yeah, I've got this board. It's a red case, or it's a red box, and it comes with like a red case, you know. So I'm wondering if the box that they sell it in matches the case. See, Boy314 says, I have 3% boards. No, the case doesn't match color of the board. Okay, okay. Then maybe it's just coincidence. Alright. January says, do you get to keep the prototype? Yes, I do. Get to keep the prototype. There we go. Look at that. Sealed with stickers right there. Pretty fancy. I think the only other boards I've seen where the case is sealed with stickers like this was a key cult. let's try and cut this properly. Packaging seems good. Yeah, packaging seems really good. All right. Some of Liability says, I think I might get the RamaWorks Kara because it's such a good price for what it is. Do I have any opinions on the kit? Unfortunately, the Rama Kara is an HHKB layout board and I'm not a fan of that layout. So if it was like a standard 60, totally would have bought one, but nope, not if it's HHKB. Here we go. Let's open it up. Cool. Let's see, what does this guy look like? Ooh, PCB. Here we go, let's look at the PCB. You know, I should probably test the PCB before anything. It's gonna be easy to test. Yep, USB-C is on the PCB. It's not like a daughter board. Let's see. Can I determine anything from the microcontroller there? Can't really tell. Okay. Here. Just cause I'm a bit paranoid about this stuff, I'm going to open this and I'm going to put it in a ESD protected bag. Just to be safe. Open this up. Does Percent have a bad rap based on previous boards? I think the biggest issue that I've seen was on the Percent Canoes. Yeah, those were notorious for being bad PCBs. Like, in fact, I remember, like, I think this was like, what, 2017, 2018 era? Got so many people asking, oh, my canoe is broken, blah, 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 blah. What can I do? Can I try flashing other firmware on it? All that stuff. There we go. Yeah, so definitely we'll be paying attention to the PCB on this guy. There we go. Alright. Let's see. RGB in switch. Very cool. That's where you put the Bluetooth module right there. And encoder module goes in there. Right there. This seems to be like a power cable of sorts on there. See how does the back look. Reset button. Very cool. And these are, oh, cool. I think one of this is like wired mode and the other one is like Bluetooth mode that you have to switch. Hopefully that's easily accessible, because it would suck to have to open up your entire board just to switch it on and off. Let's see, what's the microcontroller here? This is a 90 USB 126B or something. But yeah, I guess they used a bigger chip to accommodate all those extra ports. And USB-C, of course. And what I'm seeing here is actually an ESD protection chip, so that is good. I might be wrong about this, but this might be the first Percent Studios PCB that has an ESD protection chip, which is a huge move on their part. Jack Static says 90 USB 128.6. There we go. Very cool. Cool. See, all the traces look great. Nothing seems errant or anything about that. I do notice, however, that based on the light, I see a few scratches on the PCB already. I see one going curved like that. Don't know where that's from. Let's see, anything else here? No, other than that, that's the only scratch. Oh, there's another one over there. It doesn't look like it made it to the traces, so it looks fine. It's just probably just on the solder mask here. So the board should still be fine. Let's plug it in and actually make sure that it works, right? Let's see. I know this is in VIA, but I don't know if it's made it into VIA yet. Is this hot swap? No, it's not. It's solderable. There. Plug it in. Nothing's working quite yet. Okay, I think I might have to switch that cable. Sorry, not the cable, but the... Here, just to be absolutely sure. There we go, there we go. User error. I forgot to plug the other side of the cable in. Here we go. There it is. Pretty. Very pretty. Let's see. Did it even make it into VIA yet? Let's check. Is it in VIA? Hold on. It's detecting my NK65, but not this board yet. Let's unplug, plug it back in. Nope, it's not detecting it, so it's not quite in VIA yet. That's fine though. Here, let's just make sure everything works. Normally, I save this for like a build stream, but you know, this is like an unboxing, and PCBs is one of their weak points. So just want to make sure that everything works. Nefert says, first thing I do after unboxing is testing the PCBs. Who needs F11? Oh, F11 worked. It just didn't register here because it just moved all of my screens around. Let's see, let's keep testing it. Granted, all of their PCB issues weren't when a customer first got the board. It just manifested itself much later. So while it may be fine right now, who's to say what will happen later down the line? But the fact that it's got an ESD chip is very, very promising. And I'm not getting the pipe key to trigger. Alright, pipe key's not triggering. Maybe because the pad is so tiny on that. Holy cow. Let's see if I can do it from the back. Nope. That's not triggering. Okay. That's worrisome. There's barely any pad there. Barely any pad. Okay. And I need pipe because I am a programmer. Okay. There's one confirmed issue right there. Keep in mind, guys, this is a prototype. So what I see here will hopefully be resolved by the time it gets to the production unit. Bookmonger says, I wish it were dessert. Winston said, looks like it's missing something. Oh yeah, it's missing something very important. Very important for my use case. Okay, chances are that's a layer key right there. I'm gonna guess it's a layer key. Alright. Chances are that was a layer key, but to make sure, don't even know if this is gonna work because I don't know what the key map for this is. Okay. Alright. So there are some questionable issues right off the bat. Number one, the keys up here are not triggering in VIA. But here, probably I can do a test matrix just to make sure. A better player subscribed for 2 months with Prime. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Shoot, I can't do test matrix because I don't have the JSON for this. Okay. We can take a look at it later. But the biggest issue I've found so far is the pipe key. Here, let's see if I can get a closer look for you guys. Here we go. Look at how much pad is left for that pipe key. See that? You guys see how much pad is left there? So there's hardly any. It's so little. Yeah, so let's see. Let's try and trigger it some other way. Here. Use an actual wire. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, I'm not triggering it. I think if I want this board to be useful, I'm gonna have to tie it to like some other key. Oh well. It is a prototype, right? So hopefully it gets better when the production run happens. Alright, I did say I was gonna do a better job and keep this in an ESD protected sleeve. There we go. Aesthetic Live subscribed to tier 1. Thank you. Thank you so much. I won't be building this board quite yet. Probably this Saturday though. Alright. Static says, happy 3 months to the most educational keyboard streamer. Dude, thank you so much. I'm glad you find my content educational. There we go. The rest of this unboxing. King Nesty says, Merlin, test the pipe key on the back. I think I tested it earlier. But since King Nesty is here, I'll test it again for sure. Because when you look at it from the back, the pad is still hella tiny. But here, just to be absolutely sure, we'll go from the back. Nope. Nothing. But here, let's see. Let's look at the trace really quick. I can't even see what it's supposed to be connected to. Here. I see. Yeah, that's too hard. Oh wait, no, here you go. I got it. I got it. This is how I can trigger it. There we go, I triggered it. So basically what I'm doing is, instead of shorting that switch leg right there, I'm going to the next one down, which would be the right bracket, and shorting it that way. That's the way I'm doing it. Because I can't do it on its own. There we go. Okay, into the bag it goes. Yeah, jumper time. When I build this board, I will have to do that jumper. Earth Soldier, as we call it, magic. What kind of wire do I use? I use the solid wire. There we go. I believe King Nesty sent me a bunch of code, so I will probably test that after the stream, or during the stream, I guess, depending on our time here. But I'm sure you guys want to see what this board actually looks like. So here we go. The rest of the stuff that came in the box, you've got all your gaskets right there. Little nice informational card right here too. Ah, there's the Bluetooth module. That looks like the Bluetooth module. And some kind of daughter board connector as well. A couple of them actually. Cool. Probably won't be using it until we're ready for the build. Regal TV subscribed to Tier 1. Dude, thank you. Thank you for your support, Regal TV. The moment you've all been waiting for. Here we go. What does this board actually look like in real life? There it is. Wrapped up in plastic. There we go. The desert color looks pretty good, actually. That's really nice. The tease is real. Was a better player. They won't ship a battery in the box due to what? Shipping regulations. You can't ship the battery in it, if I remember. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There it is. Aesthetic Live says, would you mind weighing the case and plate when you get the chance? Sure, I'll do that. If I'm not mistaken, this is Cerakote. The case itself is Cerakoted. Feels pretty good. I mean, it actually feels a little rougher than other Cerakotes that I've seen. But it looks really good. I like it. And that tiny rotary encoder, you can press it. You can also whirl it around like that. Pretty cool. Pretty sure it's powder coated, it says digital. Oh, then that would explain it. Powder coated. And there we go. This is the back of it. Pretty sure that's supposed to light up as well. Yep. It's supposed to light up as well. There we go. And these are the feet we were talking about. See? Is it easily done? Doesn't seem to be easily moved. Might have to do it from the inside. Not so sure. I don't want to like put too much force on it. I might break something. Pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Oh, I just noticed. It's a win keyless board. This will be my first win keyless TKL. See, Boy314 says if it's like the Gen 2, the feet are adjustable when the board is disassembled. Yeah, probably. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. You know, now that I'm looking at this, I'm not sure if that light will shine properly, because here, let's go look at the PCB again. Let's go look at the PCB again really quick here. So the light that shines there is these 5 guys right there, and to be honest with you, that is not bright at all. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some way to tweak it to get brighter, but the way it is right now, I don't think it's gonna show up properly there. But who knows, right? Yeah, it's so dim. Like, even this is brighter. Look at that. So far, it's pretty nice. I'm trying to think of a key set that would fit this colorway. I think someone earlier said GMK Sandstorm. Any other key sets you guys think would fit this kind of color? Fearless Asian says desert. Yes, this is desert. Earth Sojourner says Oblivion. The Bad Star says Carbon. I can see Oblivion, but not so much Carbon. GMK Boneyard. Yes, I can see Boneyard. ASCII. I feel like ASCII would make it look too much of the same thing. TA90. Yes, actually, TA90 would look really good on this. Hand-rate? No, absolutely not. Yeah, this is actually fairly... There. Let me pull out my scale really quick. 9009 would also work well, but hold on guys, I'm gonna grab my kitchen scale. GMK Merlin? No, I don't think GMK Merlin would like fit on this properly. At least I don't think so. Go. Let's see. We won't do it in pounds and ounces just because it's not like everyone watching me is from the United States, so we're gonna do it in grams. There we go. Grams is 1,526 grams. There. And I guess 3 pounds and 5 ounces. Accordingly. GMK Mudbeam would actually work on this too. You know, 3.5 ounces or 1,500 grams, or yeah, 1,527 grams. There we go. Just to give it a comparison with the built board. Just a comparison with another TKL that's fully built though. This one's 3,146 grams, or 6 pounds 14 ounces. This is a TGRJ in V2, by the way. Let's see, what else can I compare it to? Oh yeah, I pulled out my Skog light earlier. There you go. Here's my Skog light that I won from Top Clack's 3-year anniversary. Check it out, Skog light. Say Skog Reboot is 3 pounds 5 ounces. This one is, it's kind of scary juggling all this around. This one is 3 pounds 13 ounces. Wow, though the Skog light is actually heavier than the Skog Reboot. Interesting. Okay. see, 3 pounds, 13 ounces, which is 1,743 grams. So this guy's a little bit heavier. Xenophobia says, Skog not so light. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Let's put that back on. Let's go put this away. I do have to say it looks much better than the Skog Light. So there's that. And weight is not everything on a board. Cool. Yeah, I like how the plate has these little notches here. I think that's to help the switch clip in properly, if I'm not mistaken. Cool, cool. But I like this knob right there. That's super useful. Okay, out of curiosity, does anyone ever lube their rotary encoder? Because this feels hella scratchy. Yeah, that's hella scratchy right now. Is that a thing? Do like people lube rotary encoders? Does anyone know? No, you use WD-40. Bookmonger says, what won't I lube? Rotary encoders. Because this one feels really scratchy. Compared to like other rotary encoders I've tried. Like the pushing function, this one feels really scratchy. Is the rotary encoder turned tactile or smooth? It is tactile. You can feel the individual notches right there. Don't use lube on the knob, make it a thing. Yeah. Admittedly, this is not something that you press very frequently. Yeah. So, I really like the ridged back here. Feels really nice. The knob reminds you of a kitchen timer. I can see that. Lube it on stream. Okay. So I'm just gonna imagine myself typing on this. Is this a good typing angle for me, or should I raise it higher? I think this is actually pretty good for me. If I use cherry profile caps, this should feel very comfortable. I shouldn't need to adjust the feet at all. Is this heavy? This is about 3.5 pounds or 1,526 grams. It's actually lighter than the Skog Light. Am I building it tonight? No, I'm not, because I don't have enough switches quite yet. Actually, maybe I'll just put like Gateron blacks on it, but my build streams are usually on Saturday. So hold on, let me probably put Gateron blacks on it. Those are the only switches that I've got lubed so far. We'll see, we'll see. Man, there's like so many RGB stuff here. So there's that one right there. There's one on the back. Can we see the internal and the gaskets? Sure, let's go take it apart. What am I planning on putting on it? Probably Gateron blacks. Aesthetic Live gifted a tier 1 sub to Iowa 501. Dude, thank you. Iowa 501, when you get the chance, make sure you say thanks to Aesthetic. Let's see. What is this? You can't wait to hear how it sounds. Oh, those are Torx. Corkscrews, okay. Interesting. That makes it more difficult. There we go. I've got the right bit here. Apparently this is a, if I'm reading this correctly, T8, I believe. Let's take it apart. Yay, it's magnetic, hooray! This is not a build stream, this is a take apart stream. There we go. Unbuild stream. The new meta. Basically, I take boards and I take them apart. The bottom really does look nice, I agree with you. Alright, let's see what this bad boy looks inside. There we go. That's the base plate right there. See that? Oh, interesting. It's placed at a slight incline. Not sure if you guys can see that. It doesn't sit flat on it. It has a slight slope on it. That's super scratchy, oh my gosh. It's such a unique looking board, I agree with you. Pretty cool. Here, let's look how this guy comes together. Okay. Here we go. Huh. Okay, I think the gaskets go in there. So I'll have to take apart this piece first from the looks of it before I can access this plate. So I've got quite a few screws there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's 8 actually. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 screws that I have to take off before I can access the plate. Cool. Very cool. Oh, I just noticed something interesting. Okay, so I just noticed this now with the case off here on the arrow key. There's a groove in the corner right there for some odd reason. I wonder why. I don't see that groove anywhere else. Interesting. I wonder why that was done. Let's see. Did I get the Bluetooth module? Yes, I did. I showed it on stream earlier. Cool, cool, cool. See, someone wanted to see how the feet work. There we go. How does this work? I don't know. I have no clue how this works. Maybe I turn it or something. There was no instruction manual in the box from what I saw. Yep, there's no instruction manual. I wonder how this is done. Maybe I have to take it off first? Probably. How much is the GB price? It's $419. Let's see. Boy314 says you have to rotate the disc so that the gap on the side faces the top. The gap on the side faces the top. I don't know what that means. The gap on the side faces the top? What? Just rotate them? They do feel like they can rotate. Oh, there we go. I'm turning them clockwise. Oh, I see it now. You have to rotate the disc so that the gap on the side faces the top. Here we go. The gap he's talking about is that little slit right there, and it's built into the rotary. And I guess it's not a rotary now, but it's built into the circle thing. There's a gap right there that you can see. So you just have to rotate it so it faces the top. But that's harder to do than... There we go. Doesn't seem to rotate all the way to the top though. Let's see. How about this other side? Does this other side work? Nope, that one can't even rotate. Okay. Yeah, that one's kind of stuck right there. Let's see. Okay, it's turning a little bit. It's turning clockwise. Yeah, I can't properly turn it. Okay. Yeah, I feel like so much friction when I'm pressing on it. It's not necessarily the muscle, it's mainly once it gets to a certain point, I lose traction on my fingers. I can't like turn it anymore. Okay. You know what? Out of curiosity, I'm just gonna open it up just to see what it's like inside. I'm curious, super curious. Gordon Derp subscribed with Prime. Thank you so very much. I'm curious to see what this looks like inside. Just so curious. Or maybe it just needs some lube. Just needs some lube. And all will be well. Lube it with 205G0. Okay. Taking out the screws. Oh, it's one solid piece. Never mind. Okay. Comes out like that. Well, shoot. I did not expect that. I thought I would have access to like the mechanism, but nope. Okay, let's see, maybe I can get better traction like this. Nope, there's no traction. Why don't I just have holes in my keyboard, right? Oh, there we go. I can do it bit by bit. It's turning bit by bit. Like millimeter by millimeter the more I do this. Alright, well, I guess I can answer questions while I'm doing this. How long will it take? I have no idea. But I can feel it moving little by little. Wow. What the heck? Maybe put a ruler in the gap and turn it. That's an idea. Let's see. I don't have a ruler though, but I do have a wire puller. A wire key puller. Let's see if that does anything. It's too thin. No way. No way. Is that not an Allen keyhole? No, it's not. Prototypes, yeah. How often do I wash my wizard hat? Probably once every 2 months or so. I like only ever wear this during a stream. There we go. Insert a coin. Okay, that's a good idea. Let's see, it's been such a long time since I've used cash. Let's see, let me grab something from our little coin bank. There. This is a Philippine peso coin. 1 peso. It's too thick. Let's see, maybe I need like maybe a tweezer here. Aha! Oh gosh, it's working. It's working, but it's very difficult though. I think a guitar pick would just crack. No, it's not working. Oh well. If I can get it to turn next time, I'm just gonna lube it. I'm gonna lube it. Lube it with 205 G0. It's turning very slowly. Yeah. Oh well. Do I have Filipino blood? Yes, I do. Oh well. So much for that idea. Let's go screw it back in. What are you supposed to do when you turn it? Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I've been told. There is a slit in that wheel that you're turning. There's a slit there. What Boy314 has told me is that you take that slit and you align it with the top. And once you've aligned it to the top, you can then move the feet up and down. But I just haven't had any luck in doing so. So, yeah, so much for that idea. Good thing I am fine with this feet right here. I don't feel like I need to adjust it or like anything. Joe Batista says, Kabayan! Yay, another Filipino. Yeah, I tried turning it like the opposite way earlier. It was just as tight. The boy says, once the slit aligns to the top, the feet actually come out, and so does the disc. There we go. It's my whole family from the Philippines. Yes, they are, because we're Filipino. Yeah, so it's supposed to do one thing, but it's not. Here, maybe I'll have better luck with the other side. Let's try it. Will I have better luck with the other set of feet? Good, one job, feet. Feet don't fail me now, right? Here, let's see if I have the same issue with this side. Oh, why don't you come out? There we go. Popped out. Okay. Where's that gap? That gap is currently at the 4 o'clock position. So let's try and turn it. It's not turning. Munda says, can you check how secure the feet are when they're installed? By, you mean like, does it support the board, or like, what do you mean by secure? Okay, see, this time I'm trying counterclockwise and it's not working. Oh, there we go. There we go. There it is. Oh, that's what it looks like inside. Whew, that took a while. See that? That's what it looks like. See that? So you can put it there. There's only really 2 positions you can do this in. That position right there. And that position right there. There we go. So clockwise works. Well, I tried counter and clockwise at the same time, but look, there's really no indication of which way to turn. So the next question is, can I put this back on? We'll see. Will I be able to put this back on? There we go. It's on. Now how do I seal it? Oh! And I just dropped the foot. Get the Crytox. Should I lube it? Should I lube it, guys? Looks like the lube should be affixed there to make it turn better. You know what? This is a prototype unit. Why don't I just lube it? Let's try it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, guys. Let's do it. I'm gonna lube it. King Nesty, Percent Studios. Hopefully I'm the first person to attempt to lube this. Then you can talk about this. We're just gonna use 205G0, or should I use dielectric grease? Should I use 205G0 or should I use dielectric grease? Which one would work better? What do you guys think? King Nesty says you should be. Yes, I have the honor. Boys, you saw it on Mech Merlin first. So metal on metal, super lube, says Earth Sojourner dielectric. Okay, let's use dielectric. That's actually a good point. Andy B. Nguyen is taking notes. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay, let's try this. Where is my... Here we go. Let's do it, boys. You're changing the mechanism to be screwed for the actual product, but you're making me suffer through this? No! Don't make me suffer! Alright guys, let's do this. I'm gonna lube this portion right here. I'm doing it! I'm lubing it! I'm lubing it with dielectric, guys. I'm not gonna put too much on, just in case. Like, I don't want it to be over lubed. Okay, that should be plenty. Let's go put this together. King Nessie says that's what reviewers do, right? Consider lubing the 2 prongs on the feet. Not sure how that would... Not sure how good that would do, actually. Let's do it like that. There we go. Now let's turn... Oh, it turns so much better now! Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God, it turns so much smoother. Holy crap. Alright guys. Macmillan endorses this. Lube your disc. What the heck? Oh my gosh, holy cow. It's so smooth. Well, it's not like 100% smooth, but it's actually workable now. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Wow, that was unexpected. Okay, I'm gonna lube this other side now, just to make it consistent. If I can open it. That's if I can open it. Here we go. The day Macmillan lubed the prototype, and it actually worked. Dielectric wins. This works with magic lube only? Yes, it only works with magic lube. Without the proper incantations, you will not be able to replicate this process. Oh, hold on. That guy's not going in properly. What? No, that screw won't go in all the way. What? What the heck's going on there? Maybe it's not angled correctly. Let's see. Non-Nuke says, if you have not gotten the Skog before, would you get one? So here's the thing, I'm not a TKL kind of person. Like, I like Percent Studios boards, but TKLs have always been too big for me, you know? I much prefer smaller ones like the Canoe, any of their 65% boards, all that stuff. I haven't lubed the screws. Oh yeah. Why won't that screw go in? What is wrong? I don't know what's wrong. Like, if I was a TKL person though, I'd say this is probably one of the more unique boards in our community right now. Let's see. TKLs are too big for me. Guy with the TTR Jane. Well, I didn't buy my TTR Jane either. That's the thing. Okay, from the looks of it, I don't know how the screw was in earlier, but just looking down that hole, it doesn't even look like the holes are properly aligned there. That's odd. Yeah, it looks like Looks like that hole right there is shifted to the left more than the one on the top. Interesting. Okay. Might be because it's a prototype. Who knows? Let's try screwing it in again. Lube them too. I don't think it's the lube that's causing it. It's because it's not aligned properly. Yeah, the screw's going in at an angle there. It's not letting it go in. Three screws is good enough. It's because I've lubed it, right? So it's fine. Yeah, that doesn't seem kosher. Here, I'll just do the 3 screws and we'll go from there. Because I do want to lube that like other disc. See, everything else goes in just fine except that bottom left screw. Okay. See, so with that lubed, it's still hard to turn. Actually, it's still hard to turn. Hold on. There we go. Easier to turn now. Still requires more effort than I would like, but it is a little bit better than earlier. Alright, let's see if I can do the same upgrade to the left one. No KB redeem spoken word. Alright, I'll do that in just a bit. Hold on. While I'm doing this, any particular theme you want me to try, to attempt? Any particular theme, any particular, I guess, method? Okay, let's try and get this guy up. Digital air and redeemed hydrate. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. The way I did this. No KB, since you redeemed spoken word, any particular style that you want me to try? Yeah, this is really frustrating. Yeah. There we go. Let's try this. That's stuck tight. Pick your favorite. My default is Shakespearean, I guess. So sure, I can do Shakespearean. Frickin' A. It won't budge now. Or pre-lube them before shipping. King Nesty, you guys are like actually gonna lube it? Nice. Because lubing does help. It's still not like 100% solution. It makes it easier, but it still sucks. You know what I mean. It makes it less sucky. There we go. Yeah. Ah, shoots. Now I can't even turn this one. Here. Alright. I'm gonna use the tweezer. See if I can turn it. Yeah, that's not budging. Not budging at all. Okay. Okay. I don't think I want to struggle anymore on stream, so we'll probably skip this. But my gosh, that is so tight. Holy crap. Try pushing down on the foot while turning. Let's try that. Blow one side with the hairdryer and maybe it'll expand a bit. What? Okay, I give up. Never mind. I'm not gonna do this. Let's screw it back in. Winston says, gotta head out. Good luck with the feet. Thank you. King Nessie says, sure, we'll look into it. Uh-oh, what happened now? Or is it not going in? Why do you only hear the music when you talk? Music should be playing right now. Here, I won't talk for 5 seconds. But some people have said that my voice is like music to their ears, so that's probably why. Speaking of music to your ears, no, just to give my thumb like a break from this, I'm gonna do Novelkeys spoken word. Here. Wait, I don't have a keyboard. Shoots. Okay, hold on. Let me grab something. There we go. Novelkeys. This is just for you. He said just to do it in the default way, so that's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. For those of you who don't know, one of my channel rewards is spoken word. Spoken word is a form of poetry in which you read poetry in dramatic fashion. And since I am not a poet, nor am I capable of writing elaborate prose, I've chosen to read spoken word in the form of a typing test. So here goes. Let's pause the music. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Novelkeys is just for you. Now groupthink. Change want lead. They world tell. See like only. Form be when increase. The on all man. Ask. Go. Man. That stand fact. Child both house. Way up the order. Develop follow great. Of number. Order now. Present what? From same or get seam line year wit. There we go. There we go. Hope you enjoyed my Shakespearean spoken word. Caesar Shadow says I'm leaving. Alright, let's continue screwing these things in. Okay, so far the feet have been the most disappointing factor of this keyboard. There we go. The most disappointing factor of this keyboard is the feet. I should try monkey type with English 10K settings. When will I build this? Probably this Saturday, though I may have a kitten coming in this Saturday as well, so we're gonna try and work around that. We'll see, we'll see. I'll make an announcement on my Discord channel once I know when I can do this, but yeah, tonight's just unboxing. Tonight's just unboxing, so issues that I've found so far is that the feet suck. Like, it's super hard to like adjust. But it can be alleviated by putting some dielectric grease on it. And by alleviated, I mean it makes it less sucky. It's still sucky. The other thing I noticed is that for some reason, when I tried to screw this guy back in, I could not. And looking at the screw hole there, the screw hole on this bottom left isn't in line with the screw hole of this piece. It looks to be shifted to the left a little bit, so I couldn't put the screw back in for some odd reason. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? Let's see, let's go back to the top half. Nothing's really standing out as bad on this. It looks like your typical gasket mounting. Andy V. Nguyen says, I wish I got Merlin's color, so sick. My color? How heavy is the top part? Just the top part alone? Here, let's try. Let's try. Let's try what the top part alone is. So, all in all, the board weighs about 1,527 grams or 3.5 pounds. So, let's see, just the top half alone is 616 grams, or in freedom units, 1 pound 5 ounces. Where's the silicone dampener? It is in the box somewhere. There we go. Here is the silicone dampener, right there. Silicone dampener on its own weighs... Oh, let's take out this. Stay in place. Weighs about 2.4 ounces. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put the board together again and properly stow it so I don't lose any of the parts. Skippy Lol says, I'm curious, blah blah blah, feet and screw them in sequence. I was trying to do that earlier and it didn't seem to work. It's because even without all the screws plugged in, the misalignment is still there. It's not because I put the screws in. Sean Buller subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you. Subscribing for 3 months. Dude, thank you for all your support. Let's screw this all together. Like, I think the back here looks so nice. Not sure if it's an option, but this would have been like completely rad if this was brass. You know, if this was brass, this would be awesome. But I wonder if that's like a special edition or something. Lazy Pa says, where do you get your cables? I get my cables off of Amazon. I'm not really a, you know, I don't really care what my cables look like as long as they work. The ones that I use here right now were given to me by Cozy Fanatuti of CFTKB. He's the guy who makes the Discipline, the Romeo, and the Mysterium. But most of my cables are just anchor cables and stuff like that. Nothing special. Which is actually a far departure from when I used to be before. Like back then I used to be like, oh hey, you know, get monster cable. It's gonna make your signal quality so much better. Make sure it's gold plated. You know, all that stuff. The brass bottom would be lit. I totally agree. Brass bottom would look amazing. Brass bottom or even like stainless steel. Like what's on the K, you know? What's the front height of the Skog? I remember seeing it on their webpage. I don't have it memorized. Anchor cables are the only cables that you buy for your phone. Nice. That's pretty much what I've got here too. I've got some of those and I've got some Volta cables as well. Volta cables for my quick detached magnetic ones. Skippy says 18 something. Yeah, it's somewhere around there. I don't know the exact specs. Accidentally dropping the brass feet on your foot would be fine too. There we go. Someone earlier was asking if the feet was secure, so I have the feet screwed in. Missing one screw on the right side here. Let's see, does it feel secure? Feels pretty secure. Actually, if I push on this side, I can like the board does tilt up a little bit. Also on this side. But I don't know if that's... Is that just what happens? Here, let's grab another board. I'm gonna bring my Jane out again and test it there. Not so much, actually. It still moves a little bit, but not as much as the Skog. But maybe it's because like my Skog isn't completely built yet. We'll run the same test once we're ready to build this. Like, I wonder how it would be like if I took out the feet. I wonder if that would work. Who knows? Yeah, I wonder if I could just take off the feet and leave it like that. We like take off the feet. Here, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take off the feet like this piece right there and just fill that up with rubber of sorts. Is this the final version or just a proto? This is the proto. So I've already given King Nessie a few pointers of what I would like to see. Yeah, that stuff just really needs to be fixed. Alright, first impressions for me. First impressions is that this is a very complicated board, and in many ways that just without touching the PCB, without like soldering, without connecting everything, it's already a very complicated board. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I feel if you are a new builder, this might confound you, this might piss you off, this might frustrate you. Like, it's already kind of frustrating me a little bit. But yeah, this is a complicated board, and in some cases, like the feet, it seems overly complicated. Like, it could have been, I think someone in chat earlier mentioned, it could have just been rubber feet. And I completely agree with that. But yeah, overall, the way the board feels, the way the board looks is definitely in my wheelhouse. I am very excited to try and play with this rotary knob right here. This is probably one of the smaller ones I've seen. I did mention that it's really scratchy too, so who knows, maybe I might lube that too. We'll see, we'll see. What other impressions? The finish that's on here, earlier I said this was Cerakoted because I thought I read that it was Cerakoted, but someone corrected me and said it's actually powder coated. It feels very refined. It actually feels a lot more, it feels really grippy. It feels a lot grippier than anodization, so I feel better holding on to it like this. But in terms of how the board types, how it feels, I think I'm gonna have to wait till Saturday when I build it. Let's see, Arthur Del Rosario says, is it complicated bad or complicated but good? I thought I already explained it. Like, it's complicated both good and bad. Leo says, over-designed, engineered, lots to tinker on, sounds like my kind of KB. Yeah. Let's see, what else can I say? What did catch me off guard? Like, I've seen pictures of this. You know, if you go on their website right now, you will see pictures of the back. And I was like, oh, that's nice. But just seeing it like this, like in person right now, I am very impressed. I like this design a lot. One thing that I have yet to determine is whether or not this logo right here will actually glow properly. Simply because just looking at the PCB alone on the back, those lights used to light this up seem very, very dim. So I have my doubts on whether this will light up or not. But to be honest, you're not going to see this light up unless you pick up your board. So will it actually matter? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, So that's all my first takes on this case. In terms of the PCB, let's see, right here, as some of you know, Percent Studios has a reputation for not making some of the best PCBs on the market. Like, if you remember all the the first and the second generation canoes, people had so many issues with them. And in fact, I've got like a Skog light that I've never been able to build because one column is completely dead, right? So it's a very common issue, which makes me really scrutinize this PCB a lot. But thankfully, just from what I'm looking at it, it's got USB-C. It's got, actually, I should check that that USB-C to C works really quick. I'll do that in just a bit. But I was mentioning that it's using the larger AVR chip because it probably supports a lot more ports. It's got in-switch RGB. It's even got an ESD protection chip that I'm seeing right there. It's got a reset button. It's got switches here for, you know, I guess one of them's for Bluetooth, one of them is for wired and battery mode or something like that. And what else can I say about it? Oh yeah, I did have some issues. These 3 keys wouldn't register. I think that's just a programming issue, but the big issue here that I found was the pipe key. The pipe key, one leg has the appropriate amount of solder pads, the other leg has barely any solder pad at all. So despite my best efforts using a tweezer, even using a wire, I could not get it to properly register. I actually had to quote unquote bridge it. So I bridged it to the bracket key over here, and that's how I got it to work. I may have different results once I start soldering, but from the looks of it, I am greatly doubting it. See, HK57 says, please check C2C. Let me grab my laptop really quick and try it. BRB. There we go. We back. So I here have a MacBook Pro from late 2018, I believe. So here I'm just going to turn it on. Okay. Machine's been booted up. There we go. C to C works. Excellent. Perfect. Go. Let's try it the other way. Make sure both USB positions work. Perfect. Excellent. C to C works. There we go. Works good. Let's see. Anything else I can say about this? Looks like you can attach the Bluetooth module right there. One thing I'm a little bit concerned about. Actually, no. There should be plenty of space for the Bluetooth module to like fit through. I was a little bit concerned that it would connect with the plate, but based on what I'm seeing on the keyboard, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. And there are connections for the rotary encoder and for the battery right there. There we go. Does VIA work over Bluetooth? No, it does not. Splooshy Boy has followed, thank you. I see a few other people followed here in my absence. Dracula King, Mig Fernando, Gogigor. Thanks, guys. Alright, those are my first impressions of this board. Here, I guess I'll put it back into the case so you can see a reverse unboxing. Reverse unboxing. Let's do this. Reverse unboxing. You guys can ask me questions about this board and I'll try my best to answer based on my limited experience, my measly hour and a half of board ownership. First the unbuild, now the unboxing. The unboxing. How does it taste? It tastes as dry as the desert. There we go. There's air in there. Let me get that air out. There we go. Yeah, for those of you who are just coming in, yeah, that's the Bluetooth module. Let's see if I can pull it out. Yeah, it's a little Bluetooth module right there. Ribbon cable of sorts. That's the rubber feet right there. The actual gaskets. Okay, and where's the cup? There it is. There we go, as you guys can see, Skog Reboot prototype in desert. Bluetooth WKL. See, let's hold it up to the camera there. Come on, focus. There we go. There we go. Alright guys, I will be building this coming Saturday, but I do have other plans. I may have a kitten coming that day, so we'll have to be working around that because that's super important to me. But for sure this will be built this week. And just as a quick rehash right here, this board is currently on group buy based on your particular selections here. I think the base, the soldered and wired, is only $419, but it can go all the way up to $450. So click that link if you guys are like interested. If you want to know my full thoughts on this, not only will I be talking more about it once I've built it, but I should be doing a review of it of sorts as well. Alright guys, thank you so much. Tune in this coming Saturday for more information. Alright guys, I will see you when I see ya. Bye now. Bye bye.